Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today with Ryan and Axel's just in
Yes,
here.
sir.
But basically, today we're gonna be doing. You want to tell them, Ryan, what we're gonna be doing?
Our NFL record predictions.
Yes, because we did not, in fact, do this last year, but we did it in 2023, the year before, and we want to try and start doing this again. So we waited a little bit till July because we know preseason's coming up. We actually have a preseason game this month. That's, to be honest, crazy. I know it means nothing, but that's crazy. But anyways, let's get into this. We're going to start off with the AFC East first, and we're also going to be doing our Super Bowl predictions and who beats who in the playoffs. All right, Ryan, you want to start off with your AFC East predictions?
Yes, AFC East.
All right.
For the top of the division, I have the New York Jets going 10-7.
Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa!
10-7 New York. Okay.
Whoa.
In your second place, I got the New England Patriots going 9-8.
Oh, that's another shocker.
Third place.
The Bills. Wow.
Buffalo going 7-10.
Wow, you have the
And
Bills
Miami,
going 7-10.
because you guys lost a lot of guys in the offseason, you guys go 5-12.
Wow,
Angela,
that's
how about
a shocker. All right. First place for me is going to be the Buffalo Bills. I have them going 11-6. I know a lot of people are going to disagree and say they're going to go like 13 wins. I don't think their schedule's as easy as it was last year, to be honest. So I'm going to go with the Bills to go 11-6. And then next, for second place, I have my Jets. Yes, it is a shocker. I'm going to have them go 10-7. I think they can do it if they get going the first 5 games. If they don't get going the first 5 games, then the season is more than likely over already. I hope that they're going to be underdog, but again, I'm kind of not expecting much.
Yeah.
But I'm also I'm not expecting much, but I for some reason have them going 10-7, which is kind of funny. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Third place, I have the Miami Dolphins going 5-12. I just don't see them looking that good this year. I don't know. I just have a weird feeling. Nothing much to say about that. For fourth place, which might be a shocker to people because people think the Patriots are going to improve. Sorry, no, they're not. I have them going 2-15. I don't think they're ready. Stephon Diggs is old. Defense, in my opinion. You got one good cornerback. That defensive lineman guy, I didn't even know who the hell he was. But basically, I have them going 2-15. All right, I'll start this next one off with the AFC South. For first place, I have the Houston Texans. Not really a shocker, to be totally honest. I have them going 15-2. That might be a shocker to some people. But I just have them being really good. I think they're going to improve. And, you know, a lot of us didn't think they were going to win in the first game of the playoffs. And they shocked us there. And they kind of got robbed against the Chiefs with all the refs, you know. But second place, this might be a shocker to a lot of people. I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars going 11-6. I think they'll be fine. I think they're going to do good. I think the main worry they should be worrying about is their defense. I think their offense will be fine. We saw Trevor Lawrence when he had 1-2 good years. You know, they weren't bad. You know, they did go 9-8, but they made the playoffs one of the times. And the other time, I think he was injured. So that was not their fault. All right. Third place. This might shock people too. I have the Tennessee Titans going 3-14. I don't think they're going to be all that good. I don't think Cam Ward's going to be bad. I don't know. I mean, I look at their schedule. It's kind of harder than you think. So, nothing else to really say about that. But I think they'll be good next year. All right, this is really going to shock people. I have the Indianapolis Colts going 1-16. I don't see them winning much games. Their one win, if you guys want to know, is against the Titans. That's it. I don't see him being very good. We've seen Anthony Richardson. He stinks. And Daniel Jones, not any better. But anyways, here you go, Ryan. It's your turn. Sorry about that. Yapping, but yeah. We won't be doing predictions until September.
Like Angela's prediction.
Yes.
Texans are in first place with the easiest division in the whole world, basically.
Yeah, but maybe besides the Bucks or something.
I think the Texans, they went 10-7 these past 2 years. I think they finally go over that 10-7 hump and become 11-6.
Yes.
On second place, I have a flip over Angelo. I have the Indianapolis Colts going 8-9.
You want to explain? You can explain, dude. You don't have to rush it, okay?
So basically, the Colts, I think if they do have a weird quarterback situation, Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones, but I'm really trusting that. They got a lot of good guys on defense. I'm pretty sure the defense can hold in a couple games, but they kind of have a lot of easy games with the Jags and the Titans. But they also have a few games mixed up. Third place, the Tennessee Titans, 5-12. I just really don't think Cam Ward is ready. The Titans
I have him
general,
being the best QB in this draft, but as you said,
Yeah.
I don't think he's ready.
Yeah, the Titans, their offensive line, horrible.
Yep.
They have Calvin Ridley, and that's it, a wide receiver. Their defense is meh, whatever.
Yeah, that's what they should be worried about also.
Yeah, but Cam Ward, he's not going to be put in the best situation, but he's definitely, like Angela said, going to be the best quarterback in this draft.
Yeah.
Okay, last place, no shocker. The Jacksonville Jaguars going 3-14.
Wow.
They have a lot of tough games. In the first slate of games, they have they have the Bengals. They could beat the Bengals, but they have a couple of tough games, a tough opponents.
The Bengals are, I don't know, man. I'm kind of on them, it's 50-50 because their defense. Because they're not paying Trey Hendrickson or Shamar Stewart.
Okay. Oof. Now, do I get in next? Yeah.
All right, you got the AFC West.
Okay, AFC West. Now, this is my hot take of the year. First place, not the Chiefs.
Broncos.
The Broncos going 3-4. I was about to say 3-14. 13-4. Here's the reason why. Broncos defense amazing. You got the defensive player of the year. Defensive player of the year, Pat Surtain. Your defense was good. Drake Greenlaw, Hufanga in free agency. You got a top 5 O-line. You got Bo Nix, who's ready to improve. Sean Payton,
their defense, I think, is going to be top 5.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's a recipe. Literally, because
Sean Payton knows what he's doing.
If the Broncos played anybody else in the first round, I think they will beat the crap out. But they have to play the Bills, of course. And for some reason, the Bills are always good in the playoffs. But, okay, second place, I have the Kansas City Chiefs going 11-6. 11-6. Why I keep on saying, 11-6. So basically, why? It's because I think they're going to take a step back from last year. I think they lost a couple guys. Mahomes, it's kind of like his numbers are regressing. I think he needs to go back.
I did see that. It was 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. It was what?
I know. It's because, and plus you guys lost the Super Bowl to the Eagles 40-22. What the hell is that? Then in third place, I do have the Los Angeles Chargers 9-8.
9-8. Okay.
I think because this division is kind of the hardest because you got 4 legendary head coaches in there, and plus you got 4 really good teams. And in last place, I just don't think Geno Smith is it.
Sorry, my phone is going off.
6-11. I just don't really think Geno Smith is it for Pete Carroll. And plus, I think Pete Carroll, he's good, but he wasn't that head coach like he once was before. So, Angelo, I'm handing it over to you.
First place, I have the Chiefs. I actually have them going 6-0 in division. For some reason, last year, very good with division. I don't know why. But I have them going 11-6. Nothing really to say. I mean, they do drop off a lot, but I still have them winning the division. But yeah, second place, I have the Broncos. And I still have them making the playoffs, so it'll be a 7 seed. But yeah, I have the Broncos going 10-7. Defense, everything's really improved, so nothing much there. But yeah, nothing much really to say about this division. In my opinion, I think nothing's really changed. There's still going to be a good division. All right, and we have the Chargers. Defense still going to be very good. I do have them missing, though. It kind of sucks. They are the 8th seed.
No.
But I have them going 10-7. And then 6-11, going 0-6 versus division. I have the Raiders. I just don't think it's going to be it. We'll see. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. But yeah. All right. Ravens division, a.k.a. What is this one? AFC
North.
Yeah, AFC North. All right.
Yes.
I have the Baltimore Ravens, not really a shocker, going 15-2. I mean, there's nothing really to say. I hope they do better in the playoffs. They always have a tough time, divisional or wild card. We'll see. I have them as the 1 seed, though, barely over the Texans. All right, second place division. I had the Bengals, 14-3. That might be a shocker to some people, because their defense is it's just bad.
Yeah,
not good at all.
Scary.
So, but their offense might carry them, I think. So we'll see. I have them going 5-1 division, best out of anyone in their division against the division. So, and the one loss will only be against the Ravens. All right, 8 and 9, not really a shocker to me, to be honest. I don't care if they added all these guys. They're kind of old, and I'm not really worried. I have the Steelers going 8 and 9, barely missing 9 and 8, their favorite record. But yeah, they're not going to be good. I'm sorry. I just don't know what else to say. They're not going to be good. And then, okay, this might shock some people, even though we obviously knew, or we know they're going to be pretty bad. I'm going 0-17, not a single win. I'm sorry. I mean, you got like 5 different QBs, man. Your defense stinks. No. You're just going to suck. You have Joe Flacco going out there in week 1. Yeah, no, it's not going to be a good season for them. I'm sorry. I've been going 0-17. They'll more than likely begin the first pick of the draft because, sorry for a spoiler, they're the only team I have that is winless. All right, go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, so my prediction, not like Angelo's. I have the Ravens going 15-2. Obviously, because the Ravens are probably the best team in that division, best defense, best offense. They have Derrick Henry, they have Lamar, of course, and whatever. I'm just saying I hope they do good in the playoffs this year because they can't get over the hump of the divisional round or something. They always lose in the divisional or the conference round. And man,
it's always some like last year's Mark Andrews. The year before, I forgot. It was like it was Zay Flowers fumbling. So I mean, it's not full on.
Yeah, it's like they're very unlucky. Okay, second place, I have the Cincinnati Bengals. The Ravens actually go 15-1 in the division. Only loss is Bengals.
Right.
The Bengals 11-6 because
Ryan 15-1.
Yeah, no, I mean 15-2.
Oh, I was going to say that made no sense.
Because I think the loss comes through, like, the Eagles or something.
Yeah.
The Bengals are going 11-16.
They do face the Eagles.
11-6. Because, like Angelo said, their defense is kind of crappy. It's kind of shitty.
Yeah, so I still haven't making the playoffs, though, but we'll see how far they get.
You can't rely on your
you got to pay Shamar and
points.
Trey Hendrickson. I think they'll have better defense. But,
yeah, you can't rely on your offense to score 50 points a game, and like your defense is giving up 50 points a game. So it's like I think they still can win a couple because they got easy opponents, but they also got a lot of hard opponents that they're really tone the rock. But you saw last year, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. And Jamar Chase literally won the Triple Crown last year because of how good their connection was. Okay, in third place, I have Mike Tomlin's first official losing season.
Yes,
7-10 because Steelers, you guys are building a retirement home over there. Like, you seriously have Aaron Rodgers, 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers as quarterback, Jalen Ramsey, who's past his prime, and I know DK came from Seattle, but DK needs like a couple good years. He only had one good year in Seattle, which was 2020, and he got beat at buttload. I'm just saying, like, you're building a retirement home over there. You got Darius Slay, too. Like, come on, man. Do better.
I know.
Mike Tomlin. And then, of course, no shocker in the last place. I am actually going 2-15.
You have them getting 2 wins?
Yeah, because, well, obviously in the last week when the Ravens probably don't start anybody. But, yeah, just like Angelo said, 5 different quarterbacks. You got a sex offender, and you got 2 rookies, and you got a quarterback that didn't do crap in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And you got an old man. But, okay, if the Browns somehow make the playoffs, I'm going to I don't know. But with this team, I have them going 2-15 because this is absolutely embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you have them getting 2 wins.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, you start off the NFC, Ryan, NFC East.
NFC. Okay. NFC East. No shot. This is probably balance. The first place is the Eagles. Obviously, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, offensive line Super Bowl champions. I have them going 14-3. I think that was the same record they had last year when they ended. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's nothing to say about the Eagles. The Eagles are basically like a complete team. They're like the Ravens. Second place, I have the Commanders going 13-4. Jaden Daniels is going to build off his phenomenal rookie year, and plus having Dan Quinn coming in the head coaching award, like not winning it, but still getting up there. I really like that whole team. Their defense is good. Their offense, they got to fix their offense lineup, and Jaden Daniels is just going to be more better than he was last year. Okay, the Cowgirls. Pardon me, Cowboy fans. The Cowboys.
We do not like the Cowboys.
They're going 4-13 with obvious reasons. their offensive line's kind of bad. They lost Zach Martin. They have they picked up George Pickens, but if he doesn't get thrown 100 targets a game, he's just going to sit on the sidelines.
He's gonna go yell at the refs and start.
He's going to go.
See, that was you know why they got rid of him in the Steelers, like in Pittsburgh, because they didn't want him to start fighting with DK or Ramsey.
Yeah, and then you got Dak as quarterback, which he's not. Well, he's that bad. But then you got rid of Mike McCarthy to replace with your offensive coordinator. You guys didn't even review any other candidates. You guys just went into your coaching staff and chose your offensive coordinator, which is going to be bad. And your defense,
I know the coaches already look so bad. But
your defense is going to be carrying you guys for 4-13. Then
they always get their hopes up
shocker.
too.
The team with the hardest schedule in the league, but with a good defense.
I know.
And the Giants are going.
If they didn't have a hard schedule, I'd have them going like a better record.
I think the Giants are going 0-17. I think
get a load of this
guy. They got the hardest schedule, and plus they got to face the Eagles and the Commanders twice a year, and plus they probably got the Ravens. They probably got a bunch of hard teams to face.
So 2 of the Cowboys wins.
I believe in this coach, this quarterback, like Russell Wilson, like Jameis Winston, and this defense is probably going to be carrying them. But their offensive line, come on, their offensive line is going to be giving up like 50+ sacks a game. But their defense is going to be carrying you because you have Sexy Dexty, Brian Burns, you have Abdul Carter, which Abdul Carter is probably going to be Defensive Rookie of the Year. Okay. Yeah, I have them up for going 17. Angelo, hand it off to you.
All right, I have the Eagles going 15-2. Nothing to say. Super Bowl champs. I think they'll still be very good. The defense has still been pretty good. They did get rid of a few guys in defense, but that's fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because they know what they're doing in the draft. I have the Commanders going 15-2. Also, I have the Eagles splitting with them, but I have the Eagles winning the last game versus them for the tiebreaker for the division.
Yeah.
I don't think the Commanders will be that bad. Okay, number 3, I have the Cowgirls, aka the Cowboys, at 6-11. They're going to be mediocre in my opinion. Nothing really to say about them. Just
yeah.
And I have the Giants going 2-15. They have a really hard schedule. You know, if they didn't have a hard schedule, I would say maybe 9-8, 8-9, something like that. But nope, that schedule is bad. But their defense does look really good, as Ryan was saying. You know, maybe, again, who knows? Maybe they'll shock us. I don't know. All right. Next division, NFC South, we have the Buccaneers. I have the Buccaneers going first at 12-5. I have them going 5-1 division. I think they're going to be very good in the division. One loss will be against the Panthers, and that's it. I just think they're just going to be a little bit better. Cause they went 10-7 or 11-6, something like that. I don't know. But they didn't do that bad. I think they're just going to be good. I mean, nothing really changed, and that's fine. They're going to stay the same. All right, number 2. This might shock a lot of people. I have the Panthers going 10-7. But surprisingly, the Panthers do miss the playoffs. They are actually going to be the 8th seed, just like the Chargers. They barely missed. But I haven't gone 10-7. I think they'll be the upset of the year. They'll be my upset of the year, probably. For teams, maybe besides Jacksonville. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then for 3rd, I have the Falcons going 9-8. Again, I don't think anything's really changing. I think it's just going to be 9-8. I don't think they're going to be that bad. Again, I wouldn't be shocked if they make it to the playoffs. We'll see. And then at 4th place, I have the Saints going 1-16. They have 1 win, and that 1 win is against, I'm pretty sure, the Browns. So, I mean, they stink. I mean, if they didn't get rid of Derek Carr, maybe 5-6 wins. I don't know, but oof. They're in caps already hell also. All right. We have Ryan going. So, yeah, Ryan, let's...
Yes, okay. I have a different team going in first place. I have the Atlanta Falcons going in first place with 14-3.
14-3, wow.
Kirk Cousins, I think, was a good start, but Michael Penix, I think showed some flashes in the regular season. I think their team is good. I think just Raheem Morris needs to work on some few kinks and everything. The offensive line could be solid. They have Drake London, which is good. Bijan.
Yes.
If they just use the weapons.
See, I wouldn't be shocked to make the playoffs.
Really in second place, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going.
Do they make the playoffs?
Because, yes, I think, yeah. Because Tampa, I just think that, I think Baker is going to be so good. He's a solid quarterback.
Yeah.
The offensive line's still going to be good, but that defense, I think, you guys still have to face a couple of tough opponents in there, and you guys just need
Seriously.
like
Oof.
defense just needs to work. Okay, Panthers, third place, going 7-10. I think they get
Okay.
a little bit better. They regress, but Bryce Young still needs to get like
I think
over that
if
hump.
they don't
They
have a
still
good
need to get
season, I think they might get rid of Bryce Young or give him one more year.
yeah.
Because this
They
will be like
need
his fourth
they
year the
need
next year.
they need. I think their offensive line is going to be their defense is going to be They got weapons for Bryce Young, but Bryce Young doesn't really know how to use them. I saw the Panthers going 7-10, going 4-2 in the division. Actually, I think they're going to be quite good in the division. Yeah, and then last place is the 2-15 Saints. If Derek Carr didn't
Yes, they're
medically
getting 2
retire,
wins. That's shocking.
2-15 Saints, because if Derek Carr didn't medically retire with an arm injury, I think they'll be good. But they have to roll with Tyler Shook or
Alright, throw 1 second. Go ahead though, sorry.
the backup core, whatever his name is. But yeah, I have the Saints going 2-15. Okay, next division. Yeah, my division, the NFC West. Okay, I'm going to start my stuff off. I have the Seahawks going first place, 12-5. I think we are really much improved team. I think Sam Darnold's going to be good. A big improvement. We saved a lot of money over him versus Gino. People are still concerned if he can still, like, if we're going to get the version from last year, we're going to see the version from, like, when he sees Ghost with the Jets. I think we're going to get the version last year. We got Clint Kubiak, which Sam Darnold has used them under the 49ers offense. We got a new whole defense. Mike McDonald's, like, turning, like, the Seahawks into his old team instead of Pete Carroll, because last year was like more Pete Carroll's guys than was like Mike McDonald's guys. But Mike
Alright,
McDonald's.
sorry about that. My throat was bad.
NFC, we got the second place. We got the Rams. Rams are going 10-7. I think they're still going to be good, but I think Matthew Stafford's going to take a regress back. He is getting older and older. He is one of those quarterbacks. I think he's like 38 or something. I don't know, like 30.
Yeah, and he already has a ring.
I don't know, but he's going to take a step back, and their defense is still going to be good, but I think their defense is going to carry them along. Okay. 49ers, I have shocking going 8-9. They do have the easiest schedule in the damn league, but they still have to face the Rams, the Bucks. I think they have to face the Ravens, I think. Yeah, 8-9. Then the Cardinals, I have going 6-11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Marvin Harrison, you're
pretty solid
going to be
predictions.
good. Kyler Murray, I think he's going to take a step back, but that defense.
Dude, I think they need to learn that Kyler Murray isn't the franchise QB. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
He's not.
Yeah, but yeah, Kyler is not. Kyler's going to lose you a lot of games. So,
Seriously.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
This might be a shocker to some people, but first place I have the Seahawks going 14-3. That's the shocker part, the 14-3 part. But I don't think they're going to lose that much games. I think they're going to be pretty good. People are like, oh, they're going to be so bad. They got rid of Tyler Lockett, DK. No, defense is the same. It'll be fine. And the offense, you added Cooper Kupp, Sam Darnold, and Jason. So there you go. And Marcus Valdes-Scantling is not that bad for a wide receiver 3. So not bad. I have them going 5-1 division. Very, very solid division record. And that's what's going to help them win. And then in second place, I have the Rams going 11-6, going 5-1 against the division also. I don't think they're going to be bad, but I think the Seahawks will go over them this year. So yeah, nothing more to say about that. Sorry, my throat. And then third place, I have the 49ers going 8-9. They're going to go 1-5 against the division, in my opinion. See, if they're better against the division, they will probably not be 8-9. They'd be like 11 wins, but I don't think they're going to be very good versus the division. And then same thing with the Cardinals. I'm going 4-13, not very good. They got to learn at some point again that Kyler Murray is not the guy for your franchise. So yeah.
Yeah, I think they need to get rid of Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah. So last and final division. First place, I have the Lions going 14-3.
No shocker there.
Yeah. And going 6-0 against the division. I mean, they just pretty much have been owning their division since they've been pretty good the last few years. Nothing really to say about them. And then second place, I have the Packers going 10-7, just sneaking in at the 7 seed. I think it'll be the same, just a little lower. A little lower in wins, but that's fine. And then I have the Bears. This might be shocking to people. I've been going 7-10. I don't think they're going to be very good. I'm sorry. I don't really see improvement. We'll see. If they're going to think. I think they're going to be. Maybe give them one more year, and I think they'll be good, or two. And then this is really a shock people for fourth place. I have the Minnesota Vikings going 2-15 and 0-6 versus the division. I don't think J.J. McCarthy's ready. He's technically a rookie, in my opinion. He's not ready, and everyone like that whole. They just dropped off. I'm sorry, they're not going to be as good as people think. But yeah, your turn, Ryan.
Okay, so my prediction: the Lions are in first place, going 13-4. I think people are going to say, "Oh well, they lost their offensive and defensive coordinator. Like what? They're going to suck." No, like it's the Lions.
I think they're going to be fine.
Dan Campbell's going on big he's going to drop some super plays, or whatever. And so the team, they didn't lose that much. Like, they still have... Aiden Hutchinson is going to come back from that injury and be good. He's going to be elite. If he didn't get injured last year,
he would have got... Yeah, it would not be Patrick Surtain.
Yeah.
Not be PS2.
I do agree with Angelo. 6-0 in the division.
Yep. They've been owning their division.
It's a little bit of a shocker.
Ooh, Bears.
The Bears going 10-7. I think Will Johnson is going to be really good and fix this offense. They do have a solid offensive line. They did replace the interior offensive line with good guys. They do have good wide receivers. I think their defense is going to be good. I just think Will Johnson's going to fix up Caleb than he was last.
You mean Ben Johnson?
Did I say Will Johnson? I mean Ben Johnson.
It's fine. Oh gosh! All right. Third place. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Third place. I have the Packers going 9-8. I think. Well, it's kind of a tough division.
Yeah, I have going 10-7, so not really different.
9-8. I still I have you guys missing out on the playoffs actually. But I just think the Packers are in just like besides the AFC West and the NFC North is like the second hardest division. Like you got good teams in there. I think the Packers are going to be still above 500, but a little bit short of that playoff. And then no shocker, and well, probably a shocker because people probably have them better. But 8-9 is the Vikings.
You have them going 8-9. I'm 2-15. Their schedule's hard. He's not. JJ McCarthy is not ready for that.
I still think they're going to be good.
Okay.
It's just JJ McCarthy. That's the thing. We don't know.
Yeah, if they had Sam Darnold, I think it would change the whole thing.
It's a question mark at quarterback. You got rid of Sam Darnold. You went with the rookie. Well, Sam Darnold last year was loaded for you guys.
Yeah.
But JJ McCarthy's just a big question mark. You have the offensive line good, defensive good. You still have Jay Jettas. But the question mark at quarterback is JJ McCarthy's going to throw like 15 interceptions versus 5, whatever. That's the question.
All right. Okay. All right. We are not done yet, guys. We have our playoff predictions and our Super Bowl predictions. I'll go ahead and go first, Ryan. Okay. Ready? I'm gonna go first to AFC side. I'll go side by side. Okay. 7-seed Broncos will be going against the 2-seed Texans. I have the Texans taking that one. On the other side to the NFC, I have the 7-seed Packers losing to the 2-seed Lions. Lions advance. And then back to the AFC side, I have the Jaguars losing to the Buffalo Bills, who are the 3rd seed, and the Jaguars are the 6th seed. And then on the other side, I have the 3rd seed Seahawks beating the 6th seed Rams. And then back again to the AFC side, I have the shocker, the Bengals beating the Chiefs. The Bengals are 5th seed and the Chiefs are the 4th seed. And then back to NFC, this is not really a shocker. This is just a rematch of last year's playoffs. I have the Commanders beating the Buccaneers, who are the 4th seed, and the Commanders are the 5th seed. I think the Buccaneers will make it, but I don't think they're going to really get to the next round. But yeah, all right, on to the divisional round. I have the Ravens, through their 5th seed, beating the Bengals, who are the 5th seed. I have the Ravens advancing the AFC Championship. Then I have the Texans beating the Bills. So it'd be Ravens versus Texans AFC Championship. On to the other side for the NFC. I have the Commanders upsetting the 1-seed Eagles. And then I have the Lions, Ryan, beating the Seattle Seahawks. here's my AFC and NFC championship predictions. If you guys want to come back to this, remember I have the Texans versus Ravens AFC championship, and I have the NFC championship as the Commanders and Lions rematching. So yeah, I have the Ravens winning and going to the Super Bowl, beating the Texans. Mind you, the Ravens are the 1 seed for me, so it's kind of not a shocker. And then I have the Commanders upsetting the Lions. Wow, upsetting the 2 seed Lions again 2 years in a row. So, I have the Commanders winning the Super Bowl against the Ravens. I don't know. I just think they're going to be a special team with Jaden Daniels, and they're going to do it 15-2, win the Super Bowl. You heard it here. Let's see in February if I come back and I'm right. And we'll see.
Okay. So, I have, on the AFC side, the 7th seed Chargers versus the 2nd seed Broncos.
Okay.
The Broncos are going to beat the Chargers.
Okay.
We got the 6th seed Chiefs, which is surprising, versus the 5th seed Texans. The Chiefs do beat the Texans because the Chiefs are the Chiefs in the playoffs, no matter what people say.
Yeah, the Chiefs always, for some reason, just are so good in the playoffs.
I got the Bengals. I got the 5th seed Bengals versus the 4th seed Jets. I think Jets' first playoff appearance, and I'm sorry,
no,
you guys are going to lose. Bengals.
Surprised the Jets even have a home playoff game.
I know. Okay. Next is the 7th seed Rams versus the 2nd seed Falcons. I do have the Rams being the Falcons.
Good. That was not really a shocker in my opinion. I feel like the Rams are
okay, now we got a rematch of 2 years ago in the divisional round, I think. Bucks versus Lions. I do have the Lions taking home the Bucks in the wild card.
Okay.
And then I got the Commanders versus my Seahawks, the 5th place Commanders versus the 4th place Seahawks. I do have the Commanders winning because, against us. Okay, so divisional Chiefs versus Ravens. I do have the Ravens giving over that hump and beating
you too.
The Chiefs. We take them. Okay. Then we have the 5th seed Bengals versus the 2nd seed Broncos. I have the Broncos beating the Bengals, and the Broncos are going to the AFC Championship game.
That's Ryan's upset.
Then we have the 7th seed Rams versus the 2nd seed Eagles, and no doubt about it, the Eagles are going to beat the 7th seed Rams.
Ooh, okay.
We got the 5th seed Commanders versus the 3rd seed Lions. And I have another upset. The Commanders are beating the Lions again. I was rooting for the Lions last year to win. And it's like they never they got blown out.
I cannot believe the Lions lost at home too.
The Broncos. This is going to be a good game. The Broncos with their defense versus the Ravens and their defense.
Wow. Yeah. Wait, Ryan. Wait. Say your NFC and AFC predictions. Just who you think is going, so we can look back at this. Okay. So we can pause the video right here if we ever watch this.
Commanders versus the Eagles.
Okay. So the rematch last year. Let's see AFC.
I have the AFC winning on the AFC side. I have yours truly, the Ravens winning against the Broncos and going to the Super Bowl.
There's no way the Bengals.
The Commanders versus the Eagles.
Wow. Okay. Let's see.
I have the Commanders going to the Super Bowl.
They're the same Super Bowl.
Commanders are going to get over that hump. They were so close to beating the Eagles last year, but they never did it. And the Super Bowl that I have winning is I have.
Drum roll, please.
The Ravens and Lamar are going to pick up their first Super Bowl.
Wow.
Commanders are coming up short to the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
We were so close to matching, Brian. So you heard it here. Me and Ryan have the Ravens and Commanders facing off in the Super Bowl. But opposite, I have the Commanders winning. He has the Ravens winning. You heard it here.
I have Lamar picking up his first Lombardi trophy.
Wow. All right, that's going to be it for today's video. We'll see you guys in September. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.